Hello and welcome back to FE7 Eliwood Hard Mode 0% Growths. We are on Chapter 20, and it is another Fog of War map, but it's surprisingly manageable. I guess we'll see if the RNG punishes me for saying this, but it's actually, like, overall a pretty easy chapter. A lot of the reason for that is because a lot of the enemies are these monks who are just, like, super weak. But also it's just a pretty small map. It's a defeat boss. The boss starts down here but does move up to here, so we just kind of come over, intercept him, and take him out, and it's really not too bad. So we're this chapter, we're going to be bringing most of all of our promoted units, Marcus and Fiora and Kent and I forget whether I think I promoted Fiora after last chapter, like she reached level 10, but anyway, she's promoted now, and then Canas. Additionally, we're bringing Legault, who is basically replacing Matthew as the provider of vision, but also is going to steal a hero crest from the boss, so that's going to be pretty nice. And then we're also bringing Raven, who has a hero crest that he wants to use as soon as he can hit level 10, which he can potentially do during this chapter. It's pretty close, depending on how exactly it plays out. And then, of course, Priscilla for healing. Not a big squad here. Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and get started and then talk about what else is going on as I go. So, first thing is we get Ninian as the chapter opens, which is awesome. Ninian's a dancer, and that means she's really good. Pretty much the end. I mean, she's very frail. 14 HP. 5 defense and 4 res aren't actually that bad. And Todd and Luck is pretty good, so like her avoid is actually reasonable, but I mean in general she will like just die if you leave her in range of enemies, so you know, you don't do that. But that aside, she is, yeah, I mean she's a dancer, and dancers are super useful. So I'm very glad that she's here. Alright, so you may have noticed there's a couple of villages here, and then one here, and one here, that we do want to visit. There's also some shops, so there's an armory here, there's a vendor here, there's also another couple of them over here, but I'm actually not going to buy anything from them because I have enough stuff right now, and I want to save the money that I do have for the, like, secret shop, I think, in like the next chapter or something like that. Anyway, so first thing I'm gonna do is have Fiora equip a sword, and then come over here and visit this and get a light rune, which is probably just gonna get sold, but money is money, can't complain. There are a couple of these monks down here, but they can't even damage Fiora. Then we're gonna have Raven, in order to try to get promoted, clean up the guys towards the back, starting with that guy. And then Eliwood is gonna come visit this village, but he can't quite get there this turn, so we're gonna have him use a torch just so we can have a little bit more vision on what's going on around here, as there's some other guys that come in from the top we want to be able to see. Then we're gonna have Kent come over here and just stop here with a javelin, and the idea is that he's gonna take out this guy in enemy phase, and then gonna come up into the middle and help clear the path to the boss. Then the next thing that we want to do is take out one of these enemies with Marcus, and just sort of open up a path for Legault and for Marcus himself to advance. So let's take out this guy. dance for Marcus. And we're also going to come up and equip that and use a torch. And now we see a whole bunch more enemies, so there's some guys up here, and then like these guys over here, and Marcus is gonna try to engage most of them. Possibly all. I've seen the AI, for whatever reason, attack Marcus over Legault, even though it doesn't really make sense. Actually, for that matter, this guy might actually go for Marcus instead of Kent. I've seen that happen. Anyway. So then, Canas is going to follow along, and I'm also going to have him use a torch, even though it's not going to show us anything right now. It's just like, in case, like, Legault runs ahead of him so we can still have some vision, like, he's got nothing better to do. And then, we're actually going to have Priscilla use a physic on Raven. It's a bit of a waste, but I want her to get the staff XP and the regular XP, so... And now we do the usual, Marcus kills things on enemy phase. Okay, that's interesting. This time, one of the guys does go for Legault. I assume that's because the other guys didn't hit Marcus, probably. Shouldn't matter too much anyway. So we can see the Wyvern there up at the top, above the ballista. But now we can't see it, which is annoying. But that's the guy we want Marcus to take out, and he can reach him, he just can't see him. So what we want to do, and then Canas, assuming we take out this guy, Canas with 6 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can't quite reach this Wyvern. So we were going to want to dance for Canas. So first thing we're going to do is have Fiora come up and get rid of this guy. Okay, and then we want Kent. I don't think it matters too much where exactly Kent goes here, but oh, I guess he actually needs to attack him this way. Oh. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Alright, I was gonna have Canas heal Legault, but I guess I won't. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Okay. And then... yeah, we danced for Canas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was able to take that guy out with Kent at other points, but oh well. Oh, the RNG, no, frig. Just like I predicted. Alright, well luckily this guy actually does very little damage because he only has a poison lance. This is probably okay. Not great, but probably okay. Alright, so Legault... Actually, before we move you... let's heal him with Priscilla, since we're not going to heal him with... Canas? And we're just going to torch again. Might as well. think we can use, yeah, we can use the Javelin to take up this Wyvern. Alright, Kent. Guess you can just come up here. I mean, eventually we want Kent to go up to this thing, so... Just too bad I don't have somebody else who can, like, rescue drop somebody with him, but... What can you do? Yeah, Javelin looks good. And then, Eliwood, I want you to visit this. And get a restore. And then Raven. Just want to make sure that he doesn't step into range of that mage. Actually, I guess there's no reason for him to get in range of either one of them, really. There is a little bit of risk to Canas on this turn, which has increased as a consequence of that Wyvern still being alive. Oh no. Poor Ninian. Oh, interesting. That Brigand didn't even go after Canas. Huh. Yeah, I think he would have survived even if the Armor Knight had hit him, but it's maybe he would now have died to the poison. I'm not really sure. It mostly doesn't matter. There's definitely more enemies alive right now than I would prefer, but... Alright, interestingly, this guy didn't move. I actually didn't know he wouldn't do that. So... The boss... Oh, we can't see the boss yet. Okay, that's fine. I think we can... Yeah. Yeah, so if we... I believe the boss ends up having the same... He's like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Or maybe he's here. I believe he ends up having the same attack range as this guy. But, you know, just to play it safe, we'll attack with the gold from here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, okay, so he is there. So ideally we want to bait him out this turn so that we can get an extra attack in on him, which shouldn't be a problem. We can dance for Marcus if we need to. Let's see. I want to get... Well, it would be nice to get Marcus onto this spot. Just for, you know, defense. It probably doesn't matter, but... I guess let's have him take out... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's do it this way. And... I got that guy. Marcus. Got that guy. Indian Dance. Marcus. Marcus down here, equip a hand axe. And then we definitely need Canas. Or, well, actually, maybe Dora can kill this guy? Yeah, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so she can pick up that village next turn. And then we can have Canas heal Minion. Priscilla heal Canas. And then... don't really want that guy to attack Raven, so we'll block him off. That should be enough that now Marcus is able to kill him on player phase by himself. He doesn't quite want... with the Silver Sword, he doesn't quite one-round the boss. He gets pretty close. Yeah, I think... Alright, let's start with this. Steal the Hero Crest. And then we want to visit this village. Get the Elysian Whip. We don't really have anybody who can use, but it's okay. Visit this village. Get a Worm Slayer, which I don't know why they give you a Worm Slayer, like, where you're not going to be able to, like after you were already going to have to probably kill the Wyverns, but whatever. Okay, so we want to, let's see. That doesn't really work, does it? Oh wait, we can move Eliwood. That's what we do. That's what we do. Okay, so you can get to here, so you go here. Heal Eliwood. Heal Minion. And for Priscilla. Priscilla heal Raven. Raven get another kill, and I think he is going to be just short of promotion, unfortunately. Yeah, we needed, there's a way, I think, to get, like, the two guys who come from the top to, like, stack up and have one of them suicide into Raven on enemy phase, but I think I positioned him slightly wrong. It's okay, when the next chapter we deploy him, he'll be able to promote. And then, to finish it off, let me just make sure I haven't, I haven't left anyone else unmoved. Oh, I guess I want to check the turn counter. 4 turns, yep. Alright. In defeat, there is only death. Yeah, so there we go. That is, Chapter 20 in 4 turns. I suspect you probably could do it in 3 turns if you focused on having Marcus rush the boss by himself with Ninian's help, and maybe like rescue dropped her forward. Although it'd be pretty tough because then the enemies probably would kill her. But then you wouldn't get to steal the Hero Crest. So I want the Hero Crest, and I got it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for Chapter 21. Until then.